What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A record number of the already endangered leopard cats were killed on Taiwan's roads last year, with Nantou County in central Taiwan topping the list for the first time of having the most roadkill reports. Sully Jensen takes a look.
Another tragic loss for the endangered leopard cat. It's one of only 2 wild cat species native to Taiwan, and there are estimated to be only a few hundred left. The Endemic Species Research Institute says that of the 770 reports they received in 2022, 31 were about leopard cats that were killed on the roads. This number equals the record high set in 2019 and is 6 more than in 2021.
在有一些路段觉得不大可能发生的点，其实我们认为有一些前面的其他原因造成石虎在那个地方被路杀。
Researchers say the rise in deadly collisions is due to a leopard cat population increase. They believe that the accidents occur as a result of the leopard cat's unfamiliarity with new terrain.
确实，在南边的族群，我们认为已经有开始个体可能稍微往外扩散。那扩散的时候，确实在我们的边缘区，也就是石虎过去为什么没有办法分布的地方，可能就是所谓的高风险路段。那这个路段就可能造成石虎
Authorities in Taiwan's central Nantou County, where the majority of the deaths now occur, say they have set up signs to alert motorists. They also say they plan to expand ecological corridors to reduce instances of roadkill. But some conservationists believe that road signs and corridors are simply a band-aid solution.
因为他们就是希望可以开发，他们就会试着想要去提出一些所谓的保育对策，也就是他们其实是以开发为前提，然后呢去做一些保育对策。事实上，对野生动物来说，你就是做再多的保育对策，它的栖地还是被破坏。
Whether it's due to population resurgence or highway development, the leopard cat's roadkill rebound is a trend no one hopes will continue. Asnaya Joel and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
People who bought units in the new Taipei Development before it was built have been left in the lurch after the developer ran out of money. The case is leading some to call for tighter regulation of the sector in Taiwan. Ryan Ho-Kilpatrick has this report.
3 years ago, Ms. Huang bought an apartment on plan in the site in New Taipei. Within 3 months, every planned unit was taken, but the site remains an empty lot. It's not uncommon for developers to offer homes for sale before they're built. This way, they can raise the funds needed for construction. And first-time buyers can also lock down a property with a down payment rather than having to pay the full cost up front. But for Huang, that amount still took a decade to save up. And now, with the developer bankrupt, it could all be lost. Homebuyers want to fight for their money, but pre-sale agreements can be notoriously convoluted and underregulated. Buyers pay into a third-party bank that then doles out the money to the developer for various expenses. But experts say the rules governing this exchange are too loose.
当这些费用因为目前在整个一个会计稽核制度不是很严格，所以如果只要有相关的这些公司运用的凭证的时候，就可以提领出来的情况之下，比较容易会造成这个建商在资金周转不良的情况之下，或者他即将面临倒闭的时候，会把这个预售屋价款里面专户把它给用这样子的一个名目提拨出来。
The problem in Taiwan is not as severe as in neighboring China, where a deep real estate slump has left city-sized developments unfinished. But now a labor shortage in Taiwan and rising material costs, caused largely by the COVID-19 pandemic and Russia's invasion on Ukraine, have halved the numbers pre-sold units successfully delivered in 2022 compared to the year before.
一案建商，因为这个一案建商，他基本上可能就是看到别人在盖房子赚大钱，他也去买一块土地来盖房子。可是呢，基本上他的财力比较没有那么足够，而且经验也没有那么老道。那一碰到央行的这个 信用管制，或是刚才提到的工料双涨，他们的一个因应上面比较没有这样的一个经验。
Property experts always warn buyers that there is inherent risk in purchasing properties before they're built. But Taiwan's Interior Ministry says it is looking at ways to restore consumer trust and minimize that risk in the future. That could involve tightening regulations around who can offer such deals and ensuring developers write in stronger guarantees that their projects will be completed. Ryan Hill-Kilpatrick for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's Navy has shown off some of the capabilities of its Yushan Amphibious warship. The demonstration highlighted the vessel's ability to land troops and weapons. Ryan Hill-Kilpatrick has this report as well.
A public viewing of Taiwan's new amphibious warship in action. The Yushan, named after the country's highest peak, is the Navy's first domestically built landing vessel. It's capable of transporting long-range missile batteries and armed personnel from ship to shore. It's an important addition to the country's growing self-defense arsenal.
最主要的任务为护送两栖攻击部队、特遣部队实施登陆抢滩作业。线上的武力一切以自我防护为主。
Landing ships like the Yushan are often used in expeditionary missions. But if Taiwan falls under attack, they will also be vital in taking equipment, troops, and humanitarian aid where it's needed most around Taiwan and its offshore islands. The country's Marine Corps also simulated amphibious landings, which pushed their training to a new level.
一开始，我们有各种姿势的射击、移动中射击、两发射击，以及在移动中故障排除。 这些都是跟以往训练最大的不同地方。
Launched by President Tsai Ing-wen in 2021, the Yushan is the centerpiece in Taiwan's ambitious efforts to enhance indigenous shipbuilding and to modernize its armed forces in the face of unrelenting pressure from China. Homeported at Kaohsiung, the ship is still undergoing sea trials and is yet to officially enter service. Ryan Hill-Kilpatrick for TaiwanPlus.
A recent survey shows that Taiwanese are more willing to have children if they win big in the lottery. Well, it may not solve Taiwan's dwindling population, but it's a start. Leslie Liao has more details.
Lotteries are a common part of Lunar New Year celebrations in Taiwan. A bit of fun, perhaps, or could this practice spur a baby boom? Taiwan's population is shrinking. Only 138,000 babies were born in 2022. That's nearly 10% fewer babies than 2021. The government has tried a range of policies to try to encourage births. Those include subsidies and allowances, but most have been largely ineffective. It turns out straight money might be the answer. A recent study has found that people who win the lottery have more kids. The survey shows that the more someone wins, the higher their likelihood of starting a family. The study compared how many children lottery winners had given birth to according to how much money they had won. The researchers found that those who won over $33,000 were 7% more likely to have a child. This figure rose to 25% if they won $500,000. The finding couldn't have come at a better time. Many lotteries have big payouts to celebrate the Lunar New Year holiday. The highest prize offered is a little under $30 million. So will Taiwan's baby blues be solved in 9 months' time? The answer? Unlikely. People on the street have mixed reactions to the idea.
应该不会吧？怎么说？就是想拿去做别的事情。绝对会。如果有更多资源，当然 OK 啊。
It seems that people may need further convincing, but the study suggests that large sums of money are needed to increase the birth rate. One big problem in Taiwan is low wages. Pay has failed to keep up with business profits over the past 20 years. It's a fundamental problem the government needs to address if there's any hopes of lifting the country's lagging birth rate. Patrick Chen, Sam Robbins, and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of thousands of South American turtles hatching along the river in Brazil, although they didn't win big in the lottery. I'm Ethan Liu, take care, and I'll see you next time.